Welcome everyone, welcome back to our channel. Yes, you're not dreaming guys, it is a vlog from Toon and Lee after about a month. So there's loads to bring you up to date with. First of all, the GoPro is dead, proper dead, double dead, and I bought it in the UK, so we're not getting that fixed in a hurry. So I'm presently recording on my 1.5-year-old Samsung J1, so excuse the bad quality, or don't. I just felt duty bound to still try and do a vlog for you guys, because some of you have been quite concerned. Thought I'd fallen off a cliff, or Toon had done a runner and something like that, so thought it was about time we sorted this out, because we were going through a lot of changes when just prior to the GoPro dying. We were trying to restructure our YouTube channel and our Facebook accounts, because on a vlog or two prior to us going AWOL, we gave out our Facebook account, and it probably wasn't the most intelligent thing to do, because we were absolutely swamped. It's probably understating it actually, by messages, and 99.9% of them were really nice messages, but trying to correspond to everything, it was just an impossible task. So we were trying to restructure things, meaning what we're trying to do was just keep our personal Facebook accounts for really close friends and family. So please don't take it personally if you got chopped off our personal accounts. Everyone went, hundreds went, and we just kept, well, for me, I think it was about 5 members of family and a bloke that I've known nearly all my life. The rest have got chopped. Now, for you that have got chopped, we weren't going to sort of like not respond to you, but we were going to point you to, oh look, there's the start of a giant lake. We were going to point you to Toon and Lee's Pang farm, Thailand. So at present our personal Facebook accounts are set to private, and Toon and Lee Pang, I'll put a link on, and if I remember I'll put it on the video as well. You can follow everything that we're doing on there. Coco is not aging well at all. Right, so the main news is this bad boy. It's humongous, but I don't know how humongous. Right, we're in the bloody rainy season now, so Lee, why did you leave it so late to dig a massive a massive lake in the rainy season? Well, we had some lovely people who rented quite a lot of acres in here and grew sugarcane, and they did it for 3 years, and they were 4 months late taking it out. So we gave them a couple of months grace, which is part of the course around here, then another month, and in the end we just had to say, look, if we don't do it now, we're going to have to wait another year, and patience isn't my strong point, as some of you will know. So we told them, that's it, you've had your chance. And then the day before the dig began, the rainy season arrived. So all this here was under about a foot of water. The tractors couldn't even get in to clear their sugar cane, so it fell on us to make the judgment call. It's cost a lot of money. We got all the sugar cane ripped out. You'll see a few remnants here and there around here. And the guys that are constructing the lake, they're the guys that we're really impressed with the ponds at the last 3 ponds. They didn't do the first one, which we weren't happy with, but the driver, we insisted that, look, if we're going to do the lake, you're going to get the contractor to do the lake, we want the same digger driver. So he came down and he said, look, we can't get the trucks in. I mean, even the macro, he was sinking. Oh, he was sinking over a metre in places. Why, he got stuck a couple of times, had to dig himself out. So he said, look, dig all the way around the outside, stack it up, because the water comes in. I can't bloody see with this. Comes in from over there, goes all the way through the middle of our land and into the farm next door. He said you need to dam it, get the river in all the way around the outside, let the water drain into there, which it is. It's about 1.5 meters deep already. We can now see the soil in here. And leave it till the dry season, and then a month before you're ready for us to come back, drain it down. So we're going to grow fish in here in holding pens rather than just leave it with nothing growing in there. I think we're going to grow corn in here, rice over the background, in the background, and then behind that there'll be a few acres of eucalyptus. That's the plan. So soil, there's been a fair bit of soil, but we need more. It's just such low in land. The bamboo's growing well. It looks all like weeds, but honestly it's not. The bamboo, we just need to trim round there. We put more fruit trees in here. We're leaving this area here for the goats. Everything's growing well round the 4 ponds there. Livestock wise, in there we've still got the 3 geese, 28 ducks, 2 of which are males. We bought an incubator, so now we're growing chicks and ducklings. We bought some quail, so we've got 100 quail there. They've started to lay eggs now. We're incubating quail eggs. What else have we been doing? We've now got a frog area. We've got 4 Muscovy ducks. So what I'll do, depending on how piss poor quality this video is, you can see some of the water lying around here. It hasn't rained for 2 days either. Probably just do photo slide vlogs. I think that's the way to go, and just put some texts in there. Okay, so a little bit more about the lake, because I'm just so excited. I was nearly in tears the day they started and the day that they left. 8-day dig, just over 3 meters depth all the way around. He's left a little bit of a crossover there, so they're going to put the road in to the road that runs join up to the road here, and then the trucks can get in there, hopefully. We've got three islands. We were going to have this as an island here with this tree, but this is where the digger sunk. So you can see this bit here is just like, it's like quicksand, lethal. So we've lost a little bit here, but acre wise I haven't got a Scooby. I honestly haven't got a Scooby-Doo. But carp rod wise, you could just reach the nearest bank. Okay, no chance for my casting skills down there. That's a fair old chuck, that is. So the plans are a peg here, a swim here, a swim over there. I'm thinking the car park swim. I think that's going to be Babuk, which is the giant Macon catfish. We'll have that as Babuk Island, I'm thinking, and we're going to have a super deep bowl in the middle there. The Babuk like it really, really deep, so we'll probably take that to about 7 or 8, 9 meters deep, that bit. Overall, I would say it's going to average between 3 and 5 meters. Haven't chosen the name for that. That one is nicely tucked away in the far corner, so I'm thinking the Nook. So we've got two or three swims still to name, and we're going to put either little bamboo shacks on the islands, so we're going to make the islands big enough to take a shack, or keep them quite small islands and then moor up some floating bamboo rafts with some grass roofs on there. Or if we win the lottery or we sell the other house, we've had some interest with that, then we might make them proper bungalows for you to rent for a day or two. But it's looking really, really good. Very happy. These look really high at the moment. They're only the same height as over there. And in the rainy season, it's not going to be far off that. So I think we might even have to take it further up. So what's it cost so far? 8 days dig. That included the removing the sugar cane. A total of, oh bloody hell, I can't remember. Oh shit me. I think it was 83 hours. I'm trying to do this off the top of my head, and it was 1,600 an hour. So I've worked it out. It was about I don't know in Thai. It was about 3,300 quid, something like that. God knows what that would cost you in the UK. It took longer, obviously, because the poor conditions. The digger driver's been digging for 22 years. He said this is the most water he's ever seen. It's not the full rain season yet, so he said you never have to worry about your lake drying out. It's the other thing you have to worry about, it overflowing. So we're not going to take any chances. We're going to take the sides right up. And what he also had to do was along this shelf here. He was still taking topsoil out and putting this subsoil down, which is a lot harder. Because if you don't, the whole thing, and same here, the whole thing would just get washed in. We've had some really heavy rains since he's done this. So a good old boy. Found an artefact as well, an ancient Chinese style cooking bowl with a lid. So that's ended up on an island on its own because the digger man shit himself. Thought it was giving bad luck, so they burnt a few sticks and toon prayed, and that's staying on an island all on its own. So believe me, you don't want to be renting a bungalow on there just in case there is something a bit scary.